Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, everyone.
Okay, so guys, so shall we start now, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So everyone is able to see my screen now.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Now it's visible, guys. Everyone.
Loading.
Now
Yeah,
it's
now.
Just a minute. I'm opening up the notepad file. So we'll start up. Yeah, everyone. Okay, guys. So let us start with this. So I'm just a minute. Notepad I have opened it. So I'll just start this. So everyone took the subscription, or have you started up with the subscription, everyone?
Yes.
Guys?
Yes.
Yeah, those who have not subscribed, please make it off. Okay. Just give me a second time. Okay, guys. So I'm just fastly refreshing it once again, and we'll just get into the subject. So okay, guys. So we already guys, what is ADF, which stands for the Azure Data Factory. We have it. Okay. So and here you require what is that? The source and the target, and between the source and the target, we perform what is it, guys?
ETL operation.
Yes, the operation called what is it? ETL, which stands for extraction, transformation, and loading. And the ADF is used for performing the job of ETL. Yes, for performing the job of what is that? ETL. So whereas the ETL job we can perform using this ADF, using what is that, guys? This ADF, whereas this ADF we can perform it between the two, what is that, source and the target. So this, that is nothing but the ADF is used for what is that? ADF, that is nothing but the ETL operation between what is that? On premises and clouds, or clouds to on premises, or clouds to clouds, any vice versa we can have it. Okay. So now this is the thing we have it. So already yesterday we have defined it, already we have discussed, that is nothing but the components of ADF or the storages. Already all of you know now. So I'm just refreshing it once again, everything. So before we start the practicals today, guys, so we know already what is ADF. So ADF require what is that? That is source and the target, and we perform the ETL operation using the ADF. Whereas source means nothing but what is it, guys? Source of
Source
data.
of data.
Yes, exactly, source of data. And whereas this is nothing but target is nothing but called as what? Yes, guys, destination. Yes, everyone, am I audible?
Yes, Samir.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
just, yeah, please try to interact. So for
Yes,
any,
sir, audible.
so yeah, now guys, what is it you have it? We can have the
File.
data into the files, else we can now also have what is it?
Databases.
Databases. Else we can also have what is it? Live streaming
Live
data.
streaming data.
Okay, live streaming data. Okay, live streaming data, anything we can have it here, which can be picked up as the source. Whereas, guys, once the data is picked up from the source in Azure, the data has to be stored in what is that? Azure storages. What is that? Azure storages. So what are the storages we have in Azure? Tell me now, guys.
Azure Blob
Storages.
storage.
Exactly, very good. The first one is what is it you have it? Azure Blob storage. And the second one, what is it you have it? Tell me now.
Azure Data Lake Gen 1.
Yes, Azure Data Lake. Yes, guys, Azure Data Lake. What's that? Gen
Gen
1. And the
Gen
third one,
2.
what do you have it?
Azure
Same
Data
one.
Lake Gen 2.
Yeah, same. We have it. That is nothing but we can just make it here 3 and we can just change it as a 2. That is generation 2 and generation 1. Whereas, guys, make sure the ADLS Gen 1 is going to retire in 2024. It is going to retire in what's it? 2024. Okay. So hence the entire data, whatever you have it, it is being migrated to what is it? Gen 2 only. Okay. Then we have the fourth one. What is it? You have it? Azure Blob
SQL
storage.
database.
Yes, Azure. What is it? You have it? SQL DB. We call it as SQL database. Then we have what is it? Azure.
Cosmos.
Yes, Cosmos. Where Cosmos is nothing but it is called as what? NoSQL.
NoSQL.
It is called as what? NoSQL database. It is called as what? NoSQL DB. That is called as database. And the sixth one, what is it? Another one we have it. What is it, guys? Azure. Yes, Synapse. Anyways, we have many storages. So we store the data. We pick up the data from the sources in the type of files, databases, or live streaming data, whatever you have it. We just put it into these storages. Okay, every storage will have its own use. Okay, we'll see the use once we get into the subject, guys. And to just load it here, that is nothing but to perform the job of, guys, to perform the job of extraction, transformation, and loading. To perform the job of what is it? Extraction, transformation, and loading from the source to the destination here, guys. From the source to what is that? Destination. We require the following components of ADF. We require what's the components of what is it, guys? ADF. So what are the components of ADF we have? Can you tell me?
Pipeline.
Yeah. Pipeline. Then the second one is what's it? Data sets.
Linked
Okay,
services.
data sets. Very, very good. And the third one, what's it? You have it? Linked service.
Linked service.
Linked service.
Triggers.
Linked service. And the fourth one we have what is that?
Mapping data flows.
Yeah. Sequence is
Triggers.
not important. But here we have what is it? The fifth one is what? Mapping data flows.
Mapping data flows. Integration runtime.
Mapping data flows. Yes, guys. What is the sixth one we have it?
Integration
runtimes. That is called as IR. So hence we can, okay, I'm just putting it this one under the brackets. Add this is the short form of this integration runtime. Yes, guys, this is the thing we have it, integration runtime. So now, guys, so here we have what is that? The following are the components. The following are the components in ADF. Now, guys, today all of you are clear. Are you clear with the components, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, Samir.
Yeah.
Yes,
I want a reply from everyone. Yes, please.
yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Yeah, yes, please. Okay. So now, guys, so today I'm starting up with the first practical. So that is, we can define this practicals in the form of a case studies here. So I'm just starting up the first case study here, guys. Everyone, just have a look. Case study. The case study 1, I'm using it. Everyone, case study 1. What is the case study 1? Can you see the title of the case study? I'm giving it here. Everyone, just concentrate well. So the title of the case study is, guys, Azure Blob Storage. Copy. Can you see here, guys? Copy data from, what is that? Azure. Yes, guys, Blob Storage to Azure. Yes, guys, what is that? Blob Storage. Yes, guys, what is it? We have it. Can you tell me what is the title of the case study? Copy data from Azure Blob Storage to, what is that? You have it?
Azure Blob Storage.
Azure Blob Storage.
Yes. What do you may copy? Can you tell me what do you may copy? The general job, we do it every day.
Yeah.
Control C.
Control.
Control plus C, we use it. And control,
V.
yes, plus V.
Control V.
Means what? Tell me, can you tell me what is this?
Copy and paste.
Copy and paste.
Paste.
Same information. See, guys, I'm not doing any transformation here currently. Okay, so I'm just simply copying the data from the source to, what is that? Target.
Target.
What is my source?
Blob
Azure
storage.
Blob
What
Storage.
is my destination?
Blob
Azure
storage.
Azure
Blob
Blob Storage.
So hence I'm defining it very clearly. Simply copying, guys, nothing else. So I'm giving the specifications here. Specifications, I'm giving it here, guys. So the specifications are as follows. Yes, guys, I want everyone to interact. So the specification I'm giving as what? Source of data, or we can also say it as what? Storage. Source of data storage, or source of storages. Okay. Source of, what's the storage? Source of storage. Can you tell me what's the source of storage? We have it, guys. Azure Blob
Azure Blob Storage.
Storage. Yes, that's it. Okay, guys. What's it? We have it. Source of data is, what is that? Source of storage is what? Azure Blob Storage. Azure Blob Storage. And now, guys, I am using, what is that you want to copy? I want to copy a file, simple file here. Guys, just have a look here. I'm using the file called, what is that? Airlines. Can you see here? Airlines.csv. I'm using a file called, what is it, guys? Airlines.csv. That is nothing but there is a airlines file with an extension called CSV. Hence, it is a comma separated value file. So I wanted to copy this from the source of data to, what is that? Target of data. What is the target is called as what, guys? Here, sync data store. Sync data store. Technically in Azure, it is called as what? Sync data store. So what is a sync data storage? Yes, guys.
Azure Blob Storage.
Very good. Azure Blob Storage. It is what? Azure Blob Storage. So hence we call it as what? Source Blob Storage to sync Blob Storage. That is Azure Blob Storage to Azure Blob Storage, using or copying the file called what? Airlines.csv. And what is that title I'm using it? What is it I'm doing it, guys? Tell me now. Copy data from Azure Blob Storage to what?
Azure Blob Storage.
That means it is a job of what? Control C and
Control V.
so everyone clear na? Control C and Control V means what? Just copying the data. I'm copying the file here. Can you see here? This is a file. I'm copying it. I want to paste it here somewhere. I want to paste it here. Control V. Simply use the Control V. So the file is pasted or not, guys? Can you see here? The file is pasted or not?
Yes.
Same job I'm doing it here right now. That's it. Simple job. So just go here. So how to start? So guys, how to start this process? So for that, I will define everything stepwise, guys. Everyone just have a look here. The first step, I'm creating it. Step one. Step one. The step one is nothing but create resource group. Create resource group means what, guys? Resource group is the main folder or a main folder which holds the entire process. For example, guys, We have around some 30 members here. So what is it I wanted to do? I'm creating 3 groups. 30 members, I'm dividing into 3 equal groups. Can you tell me what will be the size of each group?
10.
10 members.
Yeah.
So now guys, what is it I wanted to do is, I want the group A with the 10 members, to, that is nothing but, see guys, just a minute. Copy the sales data. I want that second group called B to copy the production data. I want the group C consisting of 10 members to copy the that is customer data. Now tell me how many groups and how many different type of data you have it?
3 different groups and
3 different data.
Yes. I think everyone is not following it. Guys, just a minute. I'm typing it here. See, I have a group, 3 groups is there. Group A, all of you. Group A with a 10. The size of the group A is what? 10. See, all of you, I'm dividing it in 3 groups. Group B. What is the size of the group B? 10. And I'm using the group C. Yes, guys. What is the group C size?
10.
10. Now, guys, I want the group A to copy the sales data and group B to copy the production data. And group C, I want to copy the customer data. Now, guys, tell me how many different type of data I have it?
3.
3 different.
Yes, I have 3 different type of data. Can all of you following it? I have 3 different type of
Yes.
data I have it. Group A, group B, and group C, 3 different type of data I have it. Now, guys, I want some data here. What is that I want? Can you see? So just leave it here. I want some data here. I'm drawing a line. I want some data from the, can you see here? I want some data regarding some sales information. So in which group I can get the data?
Group A.
Group A.
And I want some production information. That is nothing but the goods product. That is production date of the good or manufacturing date of the goods. So in which group I can get it? Tell me now.
Group B.
I want some, who bought this? Who bought, which customer, with what customer ID he bought it? Where can I get this information?
C.
Group C.
So tell me now, for my, can you see here, guys, how many groups I'm using it here?
3.
That means I want in my pipeline, can you see here, guys? In my pipeline, I want how many groups data here?
3 groups.
Group A, group B, and
Group C.
suppose I am deleting the group A. The group A I'm deleting means what? The entire data with the files will be deleted or not?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So group B, I am deleting it. The entire data with the files will be deleted or not?
Yes.
Group C, I am deleting it. Entire data will be deleted. Now that means the group A and B, C are like the folders. Are like, what is that, guys? Tell me now. These are like, what is that? Folders. So all of you clear with this? What do you mean with folders? Not clear. I'll tell you once again. You have a click on the new. Everyone can see my desktop?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I'm creating a folder. So I am having, what is it? ABC company information is there. Open this. Under this, I have some subfolders. Subfolder A, sales data. Subfolder B, some production data. Now, guys, I want one more folder. Customer data. Now, guys, each file, each folder, subfolder can have many files, isn't it or not? If I am deleting this folder, the entire data will be deleted, isn't it or not? So if I am deleting this folder, guys, if I'm deleting this folder, now tell me the ABC company has how many folders right now?
2 folders.
If I am deleting the ABC company folder, how many subfolders will be there now?
0.
There is no
Zero.
subfolder.
Everything will be deleted. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Everything will be deleted. That means the same type of the folder we created in the resource group. Resource groups are like the main folders which holds the entire pipeline, which holds the entire, what is that? Data pipeline, which holds, what is it? Entire data pipeline. So data pipeline consisting of what? What are all the components you have it? Components, whatever you have it, the entire components of the data pipeline will be recorded in the, yes guys, resource group. So first of all, you have to create a resource group. So step 1 is creation of resource group. So guys, how to begin with? I'm just opening the tab here. And now use the portal.azure.com. Yesterday already I showed you guys how to log in. Now, first of all, you have to create the resource group. So resource group is here. Click on the resource group, guys. Just click on the resource group. Now, guys, just click on the new. Can you see this is called as the blades? These are called as what? Blades. Just click on the left blade called create. Click on the left blade called, what is it? Create. That means a new resource group. I'm creating it, guys. And now once we are trying to create a new resource group, here I have a subscription by default selected. This is my subscription. If you want any other subscription, you have it, you can select it. But here resource group name, you have to give some name. So I'm giving the name here. What is that name I want to give? Data, guys, data information. I'm giving the resource group name as what? Data information. And guys, make sure for the resource group, there is no naming convention. You can use any case, uppercase, lowercase, underscores, everything you can use it. So I have used it here. So hence this is the main. Just click on the create. Review. First time it will review it, whether the given name matching with the existing names or not. And then click on the create when the validation is passed. Now, guys, can you see here? The resource group is ready. That means the main folder is ready. Can you see here?
Yes.
Subscription is Samir, ADF and ADB, and deployments, that means there is nothing empty right now. This is the resource groups. Now, guys, resource group is ready, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So the second step, I'm writing the second step. Step 2. What is the step 2, guys? Step 2 is create. What is that? Azure, guys, what is that? Azure Blob storage. That means the source. What is it I'm creating right now? Tell me now. Source. Azure Blob storage. What is that? Source. So just open this, go here, open a new tab. Click on a new tab. Everyone following or not, please?
Yes.
Now, guys, it's not mandatory to open a new tab. Just to avoid the confusion, I'm opening a new tab every time. Now click on this Azure. Now, guys, yes, everyone, can you see here? You have on the top storage accounts. If you find it, just put it on a mute mode. Please put it on a mute mode. Somebody is talking.
तो प्रॉब्लम होगी चल जाना खाली बैठा है
Gajendra Mehta, please put it in a mute mode. Okay, guys, can you see here? So now, can you see here? Select the storage account. Select the, guys, what is it you have it? Storage account.
So first of all, click on the storage account. If you could not find the storage account, you can type it here, guys. Storage account, you can type it. Storage account. You can type it here. Storage accounts, you can create it. Select directly. If you did not find it on the there is the screen. So from the left blade, click on create. Can you see here, guys? The resource group is auto selected. Now I don't want this resource group copy behavior RG. I want the resource group as data information RG. Is it the same resource group we have created, guys?
Yes.
Select. That means the entire process I wanted to hold or store in the resource group called what? Data underscore information underscore what is that?
RG.
Group RG. Yes, everyone is clear. This is the resource group we have created right now.
Yeah.
That's it. The next step is provide the name here. So guys, for the storage account source as a blob storage, whenever you create it, don't mention any capital letters and no special characters. Okay, is allowed here. So I am using what is that? Source DURGASOFT 1. Source DURGASOFT 1. What it says? Source DURGASOFT 1 is already taken by someone. Source DURGASOFT 99. This is also taken. Source DURGASOFT 79. This is also taken. Source DURGASOFT. Okay, copy. Can you see here, guys? Source DURGASOFT copy. This is the name I have. That's it, nothing else. Simply you need to give the name here, name of the storage account. So this will create the blob storage. Click on the review. If you click on the review, guys, first of all, it will check whether the given name is matching with the existing storage accounts or not. If not, it will give you validation as successful. Click on the review. Now, guys, it will give you the validation as successful. Now, once the validation is successful, you will get this create active. Click on the create now. Now the deployment. Initialization means what? Deployment. Deployment means what? Creation. The creation is under the process now. Now, guys, deploying is under the process. Means what? Creation is under the process. Is everyone following?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now, guys, it's ready. Go to resource now. Now, guys, everyone, can you see here? This is your resource group. What is the resource group? Sorry, this is your storage account. What is the storage account name? Can you tell me, guys? Source DURGASOFT.
Durga copy.
Now, guys, here, just a minute. This storage account, whatever you are creating it, this will store the data under the data storages. You have 4 types of data storages you can have. 4 types of data storages. The first storage, can you see here, is containers, then file shares, queues, and tables. Containers are like what? Subfolders. Containers are like what? Sorry, folders. Containers are like what is that? Folders. Just a folder I'm creating it. So now I'm using the data storages as container. Data storage as what? Container. So you will create the container and you will match that container ultimately to the file where exactly physically it is located. So for that, can you see here? I'm just using it here. I'm using container. Container. Can you see here? Container. Container is like folder here. And this folder, can you see here? This folder I'm attaching with a physical file. Wherever the file is located, I'm attaching the file with this. Now, guys, I have this file here. on my desktop. So not on the desktop exactly. I have the file here. Can you see? Okay, not this is one. Now guys, here I have the file. I'm copying this. I'm copying this file and I'm trying to paste it on my desktop. So now guys, where is my physical file is located? Can you tell me now?
On the desktop.
Desktop.
Yes, everyone, I want an answer.
On desktop.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
On the desktop, I have my file. Am I right, guys? So
Yeah.
now this, I want to get it or attach it or get it into what is that storage source. So for that, I have to use a container, create a container. And that container, I will be attaching it with the file on my desktop. So AM container, I'll create it here. So click on the container. From the left blade, guys, this is the left blade. Click on container. And now give the container name. Any name you can give, but I will use a name as input container. Guys, here no capital letters are allowed for the container name. Click on create. Can you see here, guys? The container is ready. That means this is a folder is ready. In Azure, I am creating a folder here. And now this folder requires the data. Where is my data? Tell me now. Yes, everyone, where is my data?
On desktop.
Desktop.
On desktop. Yes, exactly. So for that, click on upload. Browse it. Browse it. Go to desktop. And where is my file? Airlines. Select it. Upload it. That's it, guys. Attachment is done now. Uploading is done. Am I right, guys? Can you see here? Everyone, the
Yes.
source is ready or not?
Yes, it's ready.
Yes, yes, sir, ready.
So source is main is what is that? Source name is source DURGASOFT copy. Under this, I have a container called input container. Under this input container, I have a file called what? Airlines.csv.
CSV.
So that means my source is ready. Now, what is the next step you have? Can you tell me? The step 3. Can you anticipate it? What will be the step 3, guys?
We have
Once
to-
you have, yeah, go ahead.
You have to sync the data.
Exactly. You have to create the sync. That's it. Once the source is created, you have to create the sync. That's it. Now, guys, create the sync. What is the sync we have it? Tell me now. Azure Blob storage only. But the name here, you have to change it as what? Sync. But no files should be loaded here. Files we should not load. Files should be loaded by the pipeline this time. Files should be loaded into the sync as what is that? Pipe. That is through the pipeline. Because what is the title of the case study? Can you tell me what's the title of the case study, guys?
Copy data from Azure Blob storage to storage.
What does it means?
Yes, it means like first of all copy the data and then syncs to the pipeline and get.
Yes, paste the data. That's it. Simple. So do we need to load it into the sync now? No. The pipeline will load it. The pipeline will copy it. So hence you have to create the blob storage. Simple. So just go to this tab here. The source is ready. I'm opening one more tab, guys. Now I have to create the sync ready. Sync. I have to create the sync it. That is we have to create a sync now. So for that, I've selected the tab called portal.azure.com. Yes, everyone is okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, following everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now just select it, storage account as it is. Click on the left blade and click on create option. Now, guys, you have to select the resource group. This is not the resource group. So you have a resource group called what? Data information RG. See, make sure the source resource group and the target resource group should be same here. Now, give the name here. What is the name I want to give? Sync DurgaSoft. Sync DurgaSoft. This name is already taken. Copy. sync DurgaSoft copy. This name available, guys? No. So just click on review. And click on create. Now, guys, it's ready now. Now, guys, the sync is also ready. Just open this. Now tell me, what is that you have to do? Repeat the same process as we have done it in what? Input. What is the process we have done it? Can you tell me now? Create the Azure Blob storage, source, container, same process you have to use. But container, you have to leave it empty. You should not give the, you should not upload the file here. So just click on this sync here and click on what is that? Container. And click on the create container. And now give the name. What is the name you have to give it? Tell me now, guys. Any name, but I'm using a name called output container. Okay, guys, click on create. That's it, guys. Open this. Does it have any data now? Tell me.
No, sir.
No.
So that means now from the source, I'm copying these airlines and pasting it into the target. That is my sync. Now this requires what? Actual job starts here now. What is that actual job? Here the fourth step is the actual job. That means you have to use the fourth step.
Pipeline.
Before the pipeline, you have to start the service called ADF service. Start the service called, what is that, guys? ADF service. Now this is the actual point. So just select it here. Click on the new tab. ADF means what? Data factory, na? Guys, data factory, na? So now this step, from this step onwards, till here the steps are common for whether you go for bricks or you go for synapse or you go for anything. But here the step differs because we are looking into the data factory, Azure data factory. Click on the data factory. But if this data factory icon is not there, you can just type it here, data factory, guys. You will get it here, data factory. If not, you have it on your, there is a screen, home screen, just click on this data factory. Now, guys, click on the create, left blade create. That means you have to create, start the data factory session. Right now, there is no sessions here right now. Can you see here, guys? So select the resource group. On which resource group you have to create it? Can you tell me?
Same one, previous one.
Same one means what? No one wants to respond it. What happened to you guys? Yes. Now select. Yes, click on this. Yes. Select the information. Select it here. Now give the name of the instance. That means the name of the data factory. You can give any name. So I'm using the name as what? Instance copy data from blob to blob. Can you see here? What's the name I'm using this, guys? Copy data from blob to blob. This is the name I'm giving it. Now, once it is given, click on the Git configuration. Click on the Git configuration. Do you want to tap it with the Azure DevOps? Do you want to map this with the Azure DevOps right now? No, I don't want to map it because I don't want to create the DevOps session here. Repositories For the DevOps, I don't want to create it. So just click on what is that? Git configuration later. Click on what is that? Just guys, what is that? Click on Git configuration. What is that?
Later.
Now that's it. Click on create. Click on create. Now the data factory session will be started here. Now guys, it's deploying. Now it is deployed. Everyone, can you see here?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Go to this resource. Now, once you have gone into the resource, guys, you have to launch the Data Studio Factory. You have to launch the Data Studio Factory. For that, from the getting started, select here this icon. What is that icon? You have it. Open Azure Data Factory Studio. Click on what is that? Open Azure Data Factory. What is that? Studio. Open this. Now, guys, this is the Data Factory session now. It started now. Everyone? Yes, guys, everyone is clear with this?
SMS.
Yes, Sumit.
Yeah, this is the actual subject where we are starting up right now.
Okay.
Now, guys, from here, can you see here? Just we can find these tiles. These are called as what? 4 different tiles you have it. Home, author, monitor, and manage. These are the 4 different tiles you have it. So now I'm writing it. Once the ADF service is started, okay, started ADF service, launch. Launch. The step 5. What's the step 5, guys? Can you tell me? The step 5 is you will have home page. What's that? Home page. Home page. Yes, home page of Azure Data Factory. From this home page of Azure Data Factory, how many tiles you have it, guys? Tell me now, how many tiles? How many tiles you have it? 4 tiles. The first tile is what is it? You have it, guys? Home. Second tile you have it is what?
Author,
Author.
monitor,
Third time is what is that? Third tile is what? Monitor. Fourth tile is what is it, guys? You have it?
Manage.
Yes?
Manage.
Manage. So these are the 4 tiles you have it. Clear now? Now you have to start creating the components of the ADF. What are the components you have it? Can you tell me now, guys? These are all the components we have it. Am I right, guys? These are all the components. You have to design it. So how to design it? Just go to this. From the left blade, this is called a left blade, and manage tile. Click on the manage tile. Click on what is that? Manage tile, guys. And now create the linked service first of all. So now I'm writing the step. What is the step I have it? First of all, we have to create the linked service. Step 6. Everyone, step 6. Create the linked service. Create the linked service. Create the linked services. So you have to create the link services first of all. So how many link services do we need to create it? 2 link services. One for the source and one for the target. Getting my point? 2 link services. So guys, just open this. How to create it? Click on the new tab. Now, what is the source you have it? Tell me now. What is your source?
My
Azure
source is
Blob storage.
exactly very good. The source is what? Azure Blob
Azure Blob
storage.
storage.
So just click here, type the blob. Open this. Now this is the name. Can you see here? I'm going back once again. I'm repeating. Blob. Double click on this Azure Blob storage, guys, and now change the name here. Name anything you can give it, but I want using a name here called linked service. Its shortcut is ls underscore blob underscore source. Means what? The link service, I'm creating it for the blob source, which is what is that? Source. Select create. Okay, guys. So this is the name, anything, but I'm using the naming standard as ls for link service. Now select it, the subscription, whatever you have it. You can, for the time being, integration runtime and account key, you can just ignore it. So select it here. That is nothing but the subscription, we have it. Then you have the storage account name. Click on this. How many storage account names you have it? Can you see here? Many storage. But what is that? I want source DURGASOFT. I want to create it for what is that? Source DURGASOFT. The link service, I'm creating it with what? For the source DURGASOFT. Can you see? Or source DURGASOFT. What is that other one? We have it copy. Source DURGASOFT. What is that? I have it, guys. Copy na. Check the source name. What is the source name? You have it.
Source Durga.
Copy. Same name. You have to use it, guys. Now once it is selected, click on test connections. Connection, it says what? Successful. So just click on create. First link service is ready, guys. Now the first link service is ready. Now click on the new tab. And now, guys, what is your target?
Same Azure Blob storage.
So
Blob
just type the
storage.
blob. Yes, again, one more blob. And now give the name here. What is the name I want to give? ls underscore blob underscore sync. This time I want to create it for what? Sync. Select it here. Subscription. And now, guys, select here. What is it you have to tell me now? Sync DURGASOFT copy. Am I right, guys? For the sync DURGASOFT copy. Output. What is my output name here? Sync DURGASOFT copy. Click on test connections. The connection should give you successful. Then only you have to move further, guys. Click on create. Now this is the linked service ready here. Clear, all of you? So this is the linked service. So how many link services I have created, guys? 2 link services. So what is the step 7? Step 7 is nothing but create the data sets. Create the data sets. That's it, guys. So for that, go here. From the author, from the tile called what? Author tile. Manage, we have done already. So click on the author tile. And now from the author, you will find these 4: pipeline, data sets, data flows, and Power Query. So I want data sets. So select it, create the data sets, click on this, and now click on the new data set I want to create it. But what is the source I have it? Tell me now. Blob storage. Now the source is what is it? Blob storage. So just select it here, blob. I want to create the data set for the blob. So select the blob here. And what type of file you have it in the input? Can you tell me what type of file I have it?
Yes.
CSV.
So hence the CSV file should be selected as delimited file. And now give the name of the data set. Whatever the name you want, you can give it here. I'm using the naming standard as ds underscore blob underscore. Yes, guys, what's that you have it? Source. And now select the link service. What is the link service we have created already? Tell me now. For the source, ls underscore blob underscore source.
Source. Right.
Yes, select it here. First row you want to make as a header, na? How? Why? Go here to the file.
Open the file. Open the file, guys. Sorry. Just a minute. Now, guys, the first row, what is the type of file you have it? CSV, ID number. The first row is the ID number, name, code, and country. This is nothing but it is the data related to some airlines. You have the ID number as the first column, name as the second column, code as the third column, country as the fourth column, guys. So I'm just having it here. Can you see here? So can you see here? This is nothing but the airlines. What is the name of the airlines? Private flight. And the code number is not applicable for this. No countries owning it. 135 Airways. It is code number is GNL, and it is owned by the country called, what is that, guys? United States. Yeah, this is the data we have. So first row is the header, na. First row we have what? Header only, na. So select it here. Okay, guys. So select it here. Come back to your session. Select the first row as the header. That's it. Now browse and map it. In the input container, I have the file called CSV. Select it now. That means in the input container, I have a file called airlines.csv. There is no subfolder, hence the directory is not selected here. Click on OK. Now the one data set is ready. The first data set is ready. If at all you want to see whether you are going in a proper way or not, just check your preview data. Before sending it, you can preview it. Is it the same data what we have seen just now, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Data preview is ready now. So the source data set is ready. So you have to create the target data set. Click on that new and click on the target. Now, guys, the target is what?
Azure.
Blob, Azure Blob only. Select the Blob, double tap, and now what type of file you want to create? I want to create CSV only. So create a CSV. And now change the name here. DS underscore sync underscore. What is that? You have it, guys. Airlines. Airlines. That's it. Okay. Select the link service. What is the link service you need to select it? Tell me now. Source or sync?
Sync.
Sync selected. Same. First row as the header, click OK, empty. That's it. Now, but if you click on the review, check what happens here. No data, na, nothing reviews there.
Yeah.
Have we loaded the data now?
No.
So far not, because
No,
we have
yes.
not designed the pipeline itself. Am I right? Am I right, guys? So
Yes.
now what is that? The linked services are ready, and the data sets are ready. So now, guys, what is the next step we have to use it? Go with the pipeline. Go with what is that? Pipeline. Create the pipeline. Now, ultimately, we are doing the process here. Click on the new pipeline. Select the tab here and click on the new pipeline, guys. And now from the pipeline, you can give the name of the pipeline here. So I'm using the name of the pipeline PL underscore copy data from guys blob to blob to
Blob.
what is that? Blob.
Blob.
That's it name. Any name you can give it, but I'm using this name, guys. And now this is called as what is this called as canvas. It is called as what is that? Pipeline canvas. The white space, what you can see here, the white space, what you can see is called as what? Pipeline canvas. Okay. So now, guys, select the move and transform from the activities. Can you see here, guys? What is that? You have it activities. what is it you have it, guys? Activities. From the activities, you have to select the activity. Select the copy. What is it you want? Only what is it, guys? Copy na. Control C and Control V job. Copy, drag and drop here. Yes, am I right, guys? Everyone is following?
Yes.
Yeah, you can change the activity name if you want. So I'm using the data from blob to blob. This is the name. Can you see? As soon as I've changed the name is reflecting here. Am I right, guys?
Yes.
Yes, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Samir.
So pipeline has a source and target now. So for that, select the source. Already you have created the data sets now. So just click on this tab. What is the data set? You have to select it now. Tell me now.
Source data.
What is the data set you have to select? Go to the sync. What is the data set you have to select in the sync? Tell me now.
Sync
Sync
data.
airlines. That's it. Nothing done doing here. So you can start up using a trigger, or you can use the debug. Debug is manually running. This is used mostly in the testing environment, where in the production and development environment, always use the triggers here. Trigger now. You can use the trigger now. Else you can use the debug option. Anything. So debug it now. Container, you have not attached it. What it says. So go to the source here. Open this. Sync. So there is no container here now. So just map it here. Browse. Output container. Okay. That's it, guys. Select it here. Now debug it. Now it's running the pipeline. The pipeline is running here. See here, the copy data activity, I'm using it. It's queuing up. That means status, you can see here the status. The status means what?
In a queue.
Succeeded or not? Guys, see here.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, just see here.
Yes, Samir. Yes, Samir.
Go to the output here. Nothing is there. What happened? Refresh it once. Did you get the data here, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
So before it was in input, this time we have copied into what is that? Output. Yes, guys, am I right? Everyone is clear?
Yes, Samir.
Yes.
So this is how we perform the job of what is that? So I'm writing the steps here. Step 8. Step 8. What is the step 8? You have it. Tell me now. Now you can tell me now. Step 8. What is the step 8? You have it. Guys,
Here the data source,
create the pipeline.
pipeline.
Then step 9 means what is it? You have it. Tell me now. Step 9.
Debug.
That's it. Create the pipeline. Then afterwards, use what's a debug. That's it. Debug. R. What is the other? We can use it. Tell me now.
Trigger. No?
Trigger.
Yes, trigger. Am I right, guys? Now,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Samir.
That's it. So this is the way you have it. All of you, okay now?
Yeah.
So you follow just the steps of, guys, the 9 steps what we have it. Just follow this, and I want everyone to start the practice. Okay, practice this. Okay. So guys, everyone, I want everyone to practice this. This is the thing we have it. So any doubts you have, you can ask me now. Go ahead, please.
Samir, I get that file.
I'll send you that files, all of you. Just I told you now, I got some of the people, this thing, the phone numbers and on this WhatsApp. So those who have missed sending the WhatsApp ping to me, just kindly send it. I will create that is nothing but Google Drive, and I'll give you the access on the Google Drive for these files. Material, all of you, material and class recording will be shared by the DURGASOFT. The files what I am using it here, the files what I am using it here, all those files will be given it to you by me directly on the Google Drive. So now guys, just give me yeah 809637 my phone number. I'm giving it you. Ping me on this. Just put it on the mute mode. Just put it on the mute, please. Okay, guys. So here you have it. 8096374412 is my number. You can ping me on this. I'll create a WhatsApp group for this. And guys, I'll just share all the things. You have to give in this format. Give your name. Guys, give your name, batch timings. Because I'm taking multiple batches, I want the batch timings here. Okay, batch timings. And then I want the email ID. Please put it in this format so that I'll just give you the access for the Google Drive. Okay, guys, everyone, please go ahead if you have any questions now.
Yeah, hello.
Go ahead.
Yes, I mean, actually, I have one query. Like, what is the difference? Like, trigger now and debug, it will show same process on monitor. Means,
same process. Trigger now means you can schedule the trigger. You can schedule this running for later time also. Sometime in future. Debug means on the spot it will debug. Manual system. The debug is called as a manual system. This is called as an automated system. Automatically, without the human intervention, it will run. Okay. It is just like the alarm. You fix it now. On that particular time, you want to ring the alarm. So that alarm ringing and everything is automated. So you will trigger it and leave it automatically. It will run. Debug means manually you have to run this.
it's I mean one more query I have.
Okay.
Suppose, as you told, like if we are using pay-as-you-go subscription in Azure, so Microsoft will charge only for running the pipeline, or suppose if we leave empty means idle these resources.
No. The storages it will charge. You have created the storage. Your resource group you have created already for resource group.
Okay.
This resource group also it will charge, not for the pipeline. It will charge for the resource group.
Okay, and suppose if pipeline we are not running, leave it as idle, so it won't charge. Suppose in resource group we have created the pipeline, and if we are not running, let it be idle, so they won't charge this pipeline.
See, they will not charge you according to the pipeline. They will charge you according to the storage and according to the that is nothing but it is not like that. If you store the data, they will charge you.
Okay.
That's it. Okay.
So can I choose a different type of source and destination? Like we have selected the source for
obviously. We will see the complexity once we get into the subject. Now, as these are some initial classes, I don't want to complex the scenarios. That's the reason why I have just made it very simple for understanding purpose and all.
Yes, hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
We have done this much of thing. Okay, so do we need to stop something like resource group and storage, something like that, because of cost?
I didn't get you.
Yeah, I mean to tell, like we have created a blob storage to blob storage copy data, right, with the help of a pipeline, right?
Yes.
So do we need to stop something like for minimize the cost?
Minimize the course.
Yeah,
cost.
right. Yeah, cost.
Can we drop the resource group in
credit.
this so that cost won't happen?
So basically, what is the other way we have it? You have to delete the resource group. But here you, as you're practicing it, you have to worry for the this thing, guys, for the cost. But in the real time, don't delete it, do anything. Can you see here? Every time, that's the reason. How to delete the resource group? I've selected here. Click on the delete. if you create the resource group, if the data is there in the resource group, if you are using the storage, definitely it will charge you. There is no other go, guys. So try to, as you're practicing it every time, can you see it? This is how, go to the resource group, whatever you have it, open this resource group, you'll have a delete option, click on the delete, entering the name. So this will delete, clean up the entire environment every time. So here I'm having, just going to the resource group again, there is, can you see it? Resource group is here. So I have one more resource group, copy behavior RG, which I have used it for the last session. So that is for the last class. So just click on delete here, use it here, and delete it here, guys. That's it. Delete it. So now it is
this is the only way to reduce the cost, right?
for us right now,
Practice
as you are practicing, don't do this practice in the real time, because you will have real data. You should not touch the data there, okay? Because the cost and everything will be borne by the company. You need not worry this. Okay, just delete all the resource groups, whatever you have it. Just put it here and delete it. Delete this way, so everything will be cleaned up. Okay.
But in real time, you don't have access, right? We can't delete the access.
Yeah, obviously you will not have the access. You'll not have the access anyways. Even sometimes, if you get it in onto some senior programming resource, if you have also, you don't do that. That's the only thing I mean to tell you. Okay, so can you see here? So once you have done this, guys, just go here. You will find the all resource groups. Open this. Open this.
So how to save this pipeline, sir?
So for pipeline saving, you have to click on the publish. You will have an option called publish now.
Yes, yes. Once published, yes.
Publish. Publish means saving. Everything saved. Okay.
So once saved, how can we import the same file tomorrow again? The same in that.
Same. If you save it, it will retain in the same resource group. Need not worry about that. Need not import it. Again, you can rerun that.
No, again we will create the resource group right tomorrow.
No, not required. Not required. If you save it, see, I'm deleting it right now because I want to save the cost. That is my only concern right now. Getting my point? But actually, when you work tomorrow, the same, if you publish it, the entire pipeline will be saved. Whenever you require it tomorrow, you can just trigger it now, or else if you want any changes, you can go and edit it here. You can add some data, everything you can do it, and then you can run it. Okay.
Samir, one more doubt here. Like, suppose if we are deleting the resource, everything will gone now. So how can we restore the pipelines?
I don't want, see, that's the only thing now. I'm deleting it for reducing my cost. I'm just deleting for reducing my cost. But tomorrow, if you want to have this, you cannot retrieve it back. So anyways, so you don't delete it if you don't want, but to save the cost, I'm showing you the techniques for saving the cost. If you follow this technique, you will not be charged more than 700 to 800 per month. I'm sure about it. Okay. So that's it, guys. Any other questions? If you have, you can go ahead.
Yeah, Samir.
Please.
If you add some more lines in that source file, so whether it appends the data or replaces data in the target when we run the pipeline?
It depends upon the condition we specify. If you want to append, it will append. If you want to overwrite, it will overwrite.
Okay.
You have to mention that conditions. Still, you have not seen that now, because as this was the first class, I want things to be happened one after the other. Okay.
Okay.
That's it, boss. So, okay. Any other questions?
Yes, Samir.
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought it was the first lecture. I recently saw the 8 p.m. batch at DURGASOFT.
Okay.
So will you let me know how much lectures at 8 p.m. happened till now?
The practicals, the first practical. This was the first practical we have seen.
Okay. And if I enroll, how many videos I will get by tomorrow?
I think you'll get around 3 videos.
Around 3 videos.
3 to
including
4
today.
Yeah, including today. 3 to 4 videos.
Study material.
Okay.
Study material, it will be provided to you by the institute itself. I'm not that is the right person for that. You can check with the institute people, they will provide you the study material and everything. I won't provide you the, I'll not be giving you that. So I told you now, if you require any kind of access, if you require any kind of the files what we are seeing it, and the scenarios or anything related to the subject, you can contact me directly. Material and videos access, everything will be given to you by the DURGASOFT only. Okay. Yeah, any other questions? Please come ahead. Go ahead. Okay, guys. Thank you, everyone. We'll meet tomorrow at the same 8 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. I'm ending the class.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Thank you.